Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cowley NFL Update. I'm Josh Wolf, and let's take a look back on last week. Unfortunately, I went 0-2. It was another rough week for me. I picked the Texans to beat the Chiefs, and it wasn't as good of or as close as a game as it probably looked on paper. But Texans, Deshaun Watson's still showing up, and he's still playing ball, and I think Texans have a good thing going for him. As far as the Chiefs, man, I apologize to all of Kansas City. I won't bet against you again for the rest of the year because you guys are playing ball. As far as my other pick, I picked my Giants to get their first win, and just when I thought an 0-5 team can't get any worse, you proved me wrong. You guys look awful. You lost all of your wide receivers; they're gone. And if it's me, even if this is biased or not, you need to re-sign Victor Cruz. That guy was a playmaker. He got injured, but you only gave him 1 year after his injury to prove himself and then kicked him to the curb. Sign that guy. He was loyal. He can still play ball. You just got to give him a chance. If anybody, I mean, you're desperate right now at this point, so why not? Sign Victor Cruz, please. Chargers, yeah, get that first win. It was a good game. Just Giants couldn't pull it off, and because of those mishaps, I'm now 0-2 for the week. Now, I want to go into, well, there was quite a bit of good ball games this past week. We saw a great shootout between Aaron Rodgers and the Cowboys, which is always fun to watch. And I knew with a minute 13 that was just too much time for Aaron Rodgers. I think he is. Right now, I think the best quarterback or the best NFL player is Tom Brady. However, Aaron Rodgers, you give him another 5-6 years and he keeps on playing at this level, he will be the greatest player. I mean, he is astounding right now. We saw the Ravens beat the Raiders, which was kind of shocking. Seahawks were able to get a win against the Rams. Vikings-Bears was closer than I think a lot of people probably thought. So there was quite a bit of interesting games this week. Now I'll go ahead and start with my picks this week. I'll do my upset first. My upset is probably going to be a little surprising. I have the LA Rams over the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I know that's weird to hear. I can't name the last time that we said Jaguars were projected to win, but they are. They're at home. They're projected to win. They're playing good football this year, and I like both the running games between the Rams and the Jaguars, and I think it's going to be an offensive war this weekend. And it could be one of the best games in Week 6, so just be watching for that. And for my lock, without a shred of doubt, Denver over New York in Denver. You guys just seem to be getting worse and worse week by week. You lost your entire receiving core, like I said earlier. I mean, it's just a train wreck at almost every position. Eli really isn't playing that bad this year. That's about the only one. Even defense looks rough in places. So really, I always hate betting against my team, but I think that Denver's got it. It's one of those matchups that it just doesn't look favorable at all for New York. I mean, it would have to be a really bad ball game by Denver for the Giants to pull this off. So I think Mile High Stadium, I think Denver takes it easily. So that's my upset and lock. I got Rams and the Broncos. And we also kind of like to mix things up. We don't just stick with NFL on the Cali NFL update. Sometimes we'll go into baseball. So right now, obviously, postseason is happening, and what's about to happen is the ALCS and the NLCS, and the 4 teams that are still left are the Yankees and the Astros. They'll face off later this week, and then the Cubs and the Dodgers. And so I'd like to go ahead and before the series starts, go ahead and make my picks. This is also tough. But I think personally that the Yankees take it in 5. I don't think that the Astros lack talent, but I think maybe they got a little lucky pulling it out. So I think Yankees take it in 5. They handle business. However, the Cubs-Dodgers, that's going to be a way better series, and I think Cubs in 7. I really liked the way that they were playing. They got a little slump toward the end of their last series against the Nationals, but they pulled it off. They knew what they had to do, and so I think it's going to be a great series between the Cubs and the Dodgers. So I got Yankees in 5, Cubs in 7. I guess we'll just see what happens though. So this right now is my record for the Cali NFL Update season for 2017. Hopefully I'll go 2-0 to bounce back from that 0-2 last week. If you want to see any of our other videos there on YouTube under Cali NFL Update, you can also friend me, Josh Wolf, on Facebook, and I post all my videos there as well. And I guess just wait and see for next week and see how this week goes. We'll see you next time, guys. And the year after, all of a sudden they're 0-6. This was a team that was... We're on air, Felipe! It's all right. No worries. If you need to come in, just come in.
I just need to grab a key.
Okay.
I need to look up.
This guy, you're fired, man.
I'm fired.
You're fired.
I don't work here anymore.
Can't do nothing around here, man.
This was not becoming me.